Okay, let's try an exercise. Y prime is equal to y divided by x. So pause, copy, try, pause, copy, try. And the answer I get is y is equal to c times x. So hopefully you got that. If not, please ask me in class to go through that. Okay, now we're going to do initial value problems again. Solve the acronym initial value problem. Initial value problem. So we get this awful looking thing, ut squared. And then the initial value is u when t is 1 is just 1. Okay, so we're going to do a separation of variables first. And we'll end up with something with a constant in it. But then we'll be able to specify the constant using this initial value. Okay, separating the variables, we get, well, I'm going to need a factor first. Okay, this is a wrinkle that appears on occasion. You have to do some factoring. So I'll take a t squared out of the denominator, u plus u4. All right, yep. Okay, now I can separate. I get u plus u to the 4 du is 1 plus t to the 4 dt. So I have separated by factoring first. Separate, integrate is my next step. U squared over 2 plus u to the 5 over 5, u to the 5 over 5 is equal to t plus t to the 5 over 5, and I throw my constant on the right-hand side. Now, I want to use u of 1 equals 1 to find c. Okay, so this is I guess you could think of this as a general solution. As you can see over here, I'm not going to be able to solve for u. That's just quintic polynomial is too difficult, in fact impossible in some cases to solve. So I'm going to just find c and be happy with that. So again, what does this equation say? It says when t equals 1, u also equals 1. So I think it's worth repeating. This is the t value here is 1. Oops. And then the u value is right there. So I'm going to take this equation, plug in u is 1 and t is 1. I noticed that the fifths cancel nicely. So I get minus a half, minus a half. No, something has gone wrong. What has gone wrong? Something has gone seriously wrong. Oy vey. Oh, I lost something, didn't I? Oh, I lost a lot of things. Okay, let's find my mistake. My mistake is right here. Right here. I forgot all about my t squared. So this should be divided by t squared. So what does that do? That makes a change here. And let's just start over from there. Okay, where was I? Right. Um, I get t minus 1 over minus 1 plus t cubed over 3. I put my plus c there. No change there. Okay, sorry about that. So I get a half plus a fifth again. So same idea here. I want to find c by plugging in t is 1 and u is 1. Minus 1 plus a third. Oh, now I have to sort out these fractions. So c is equal to a half plus a fifth minus a third plus 1, which is common denominator 30. Oh, bother. 15 plus 6 minus 10 plus 30. So what do you get there? You get 51 minus 10, 41 over 30. Okay, maybe you want to just take a look at pause and make sure you have everything correct that is on the screen right now. So pause and double check that, since your teacher made a boo-boo earlier on and may have confused you. Okay, so let's soldier on. Last thing to do is just to summarize our results. We're going to take this line and we're going to plug in the C that we found. Okay, that's the best we can do because, as I said, solving a quintic polynomial, degree 5, is hard, if not impossible. Okay. Okay, let us follow with a single word problem. Just give me a second here. I will grab it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So let's grab this from my notes here. Beep, bop, boop, boop. Okay. I've even put the answer here. I'm going to go through this in detail. So pause and copy that. Now, let's work this out. This is a different flavor here for sure. We have to start by translating from English into math. So let's take this phrase here. Right here. What does that tell me? The slope of the tangent line. So that is f prime. At x equals pi. So f prime of pi. And the slope of the tangent line is horizontal. So f prime is 0. Now, the graph of f goes through the point 0 pi. That means that f with 0 plugged in is going to give me pi. Okay, all that cumbersome English translated into nice, simple mathematics. Now, let's go for it. Starting here, okay, you don't have to worry about separating variables here. You've already given, you're given f double prime, so you can just go ahead and find f prime is going to be the integral of pi sine x plus 1 dx. So f prime of x is going to be, what's that, negative pi cos x plus a constant. Now, we'll use our f prime of pi is 0 to determine that we should plug a 0 here. And minus pi cos pi plus c. Okay, so again, this equation here, which we found in red above, tells us that when x is pi, f prime is 0. So is it 0 is equal to pi plus c. So we get c is minus 2 pi. I would continue on from here. F prime of x is minus pi cos x plus 2 pi. Okay, we found this c to be 2 pi. Okay, integrating to find f. What do you get? You get minus pi sine x plus x squared over 2 plus 2 pi x plus another constant. I'll use k since I've already used c above. Oh, I see a little mistake I've made here. I had a minus here, right? So this should be a minus here. Minus 2 pi. Sorry about that. Minus 2 pi. Okay, where was I? Above I found that f of 0 is pi, right? F of 0 is pi. So when x is 0, f is pi. So pi goes over here. Sine of 0 is 0 plus 0 minus 0 plus k. So this tells me that k is quite simply pi. So I can write out my answer. F of x is minus pi sine x plus x squared over 2 minus 2 pi x plus pi. So, two-step process. I have to solve for a constant both times. And to do that, perhaps the trickiest bit was translating from English to math as I did up here.